One of the things that's kind of scary about the web development market is that AI is really new, but it already has a strong effect on the web development job market, both for people who want to get normal full-time jobs, but also for people who want to freelance. Some people are going to adapt and get success, but other people, I feel, are going to struggle if they don't adapt the way that they try to get their jobs. There's going to be more competition in certain places, less competition in other places. And some of your competition and some ways of getting jobs are going to leverage AI to get even more results. So if you're one of those people who doesn't want to use AI to compete with that, you might struggle. One of the core business principles that I like is that when everyone is doing one thing, you want to do the opposite. It works not in every situation, but it works in a lot of situations. And I think it really applies to here. So what will happen is that it's already happening. People who are trying to find jobs online are struggling quite a bit. So AI is really destroying the ability of people to succeed online. And if you are one of those people who wants to use online job websites, well, you're going to have to compete with people who do multiple applications with AI. You're going to have to compete with people who apply to more jobs with AI than you could in the same span of time. You're going to have to compete also with other people who don't necessarily use AI, but who are maybe more favored by the AI algorithms of the freelance job websites or the normal job websites, because so many companies now are using AI to filter out who they want to give a chance to and who they don't. And a lot of you are self-taught developers. You don't have a degree. If you don't have a degree, these AI systems are really not in your favor. So for these companies that don't even look at your resume unless the AI tells them to, that could make it pretty hard. But here's the thing, like as more and more people want to transition toward using online methods for finding their jobs, you can always do the opposite and go offline where there's going to be less competition. And AI can't really affect the offline market quite as much as it can affect the online market, because AI, it's a technology, it's a computer technology. It can't go and meet people in the real world. So those of you who are going to instead focus on getting good at sales, networking, at cold calling, at going to meet people, I think you're going to find that you're going to have less competition, because as years go on, less and less people try to do that. People transition more and more to AI, and younger generations especially are less comfortable with meeting people face to face or calling people. So those of you who are going to be interested in going into that route, in my opinion, you're going to have a at least as easy path as a couple of years ago, or maybe easier. And I think it's more the people who insist on trying to find their jobs online who are going to struggle. If you go meet people face to face and like your local web agencies and shake their hands, give them your resume, show that you're a nice person, work on your communication skills, work on your appearance, and give a good impression, learn to give a good impression, you could be surprised, because no one really does it anymore. Everyone is just sending their resume online or just using these job sites, and it's really much easier, I think, than a couple of years ago to stand out by just going to a store or a business, an agency, and just shaking their hands and saying who you are and that you're glad to meet them, you want to work with them, whether it's for getting clients as a freelancer or for getting a job in one of those agencies. So that's my perspective. If you actually want to make money, get jobs or get clients as a freelancer or an agency in 2025, I feel like you need to do the opposite. While everyone is trying to go online and getting into this crowded space with AI powered tools where some people are just going to drive other people out of the market, instead I feel like you should do the offline route and leverage the fact that no one's really going there right now, and it's kind of like underpriced attention, or like everything you do there is like more effective than it used to be, because less people are doing it, so you stand out a bit more. So if you want to see more content like this, you want to subscribe. And with that, thanks for watching. Like if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in my next videos. Take care.